of Gupton and 54 of Upshur. And I'm very impressed with the Comets in staying out of foul trouble for the most part today.
Oh, Watkins with one and Jada Scott with one. Again, they're playing Bigelow, Indy and Upshur, number 54, the senior center, standing at 6 foot. So, I mean, she takes some room down low. And Jada Scott, they're doing a great job with her so far. She has not come back into the ball game since those early 2 fouls in the beginning of the first quarter.
15-second timeout. We'll get ready for the second period on CRN. This is Comets basketball.
Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
And welcome back to the Community Radio Network as we are live here in Clayton, North Carolina, as the Lady Comets take the East Wake Warriors into the second quarter with a tied ball game. And looks like number 23 blocks Jada Scott. Looks like she just never moved her feet. But Jada Scott's going to get the ball from the Lady Comets out of bounds right behind their backboard. Jada Scott will be the inbounder. She gives it to Asia Todd on the right-hand side. She's picked up by number 23. Brings a nice little step move inside, and she throws it away. Warriors move the ball quickly. She is picked up by Watkins.
She lost it. Gave it away.
Sierra Razor had the ball in her hands, and she just a little too quick. That could have been the defensive specialist right there, number 11, Alexis Watkins. Kind of scared her a little bit on the outside, but the Lady Comets take the ball. 7:38, still a 13-13 ball game. Eves gives it over to Washington, back over to Watkins. Hard pass over to Asia Todd. She looks inside. She decides to keep it. There's nothing there. She calls a play. Going to play right to left. Looks like they're going to play zone defense for the Warriors. Gives it to Watkins, and she stops her feet, gives it inside, and she travels.
So a travel call on the Warriors, or on the Comets, I'm sorry. So this will give the ball back to the Warriors. Inbound will be Kaija Graham.
So 7-17, still a 13-13 ball game. Carmen, long pass over to number 23 in O'Neal. She gives it over to Graham, and it's going to be a foul against Washington.
First foul on Washington, third foul in the game so far. Here comes Mackenzie Hettinger, the 5'7" guard sophomore, going to let Washington take a rest.
More of the defensive specialist for this Lady Comets team.
That's right.
Comes out of the ball game is Washington, who's a great shooter, great three-point shooter. And almost taken away by Eves, but Warriors keep control. 7 minutes remaining, still a 13-13 ball. Blocked by Jada Scott. But they keep it in bounds. She puts it up for the long two. No good. Jada Scott with the rebound. Hard pass over to Asia Todd. She has a breakaway. She's picked up by Razor. Puts it up. No good. She missed the layup. That's 5 missed layups by this Lady Comets so far here in the beginning of the ball game. Henniker picks up Graham, number 10 for the Warriors. She gives it over to number 11 in Razor. Back over to Graham. Inside to Carmen. She puts it up. And no good. And there's an offensive rebound taken away by Henniker. There's that defensive specialist. Marlene said, that's exactly why I put you in this ball game. And looks like Henniker just a little erratic. She throws it away. She got the ball back. There's Delaney Eves, puts it up, and there's good. The first made layup by this ladies basketball team.
How about it for Delaney Eves, the power forward, sophomore, 5'10". She did strong, Trey.
Carmen brings that. She gets past Jada Scott, and Marlon Lee is preaching. So get your hands up in the air. Take that lane away, but there is number 24, easily puts it up, and Jada Scott just throws it up. A little erratic, and she throws it away. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Watkins, number 11 for the Lady Comets. The Warriors will have the ball. 5:52 here in the second quarter. Still, it's a 15-15 ball game. And number 23 in O'Neal gives it over, but it's taken away by Delaney Eves. Hard pass over to Asia Todd. She puts it up, and she missed the layup. Once again, she misses the layup, and they're going to call a foul on Henniker, Mackenzie Henniker of the Lady Comets. So the Warriors are going to have the basketball. Once again, that is 6 missed free throws for this Lady Comets basketball team. Just think what the score could have been, but right now, or what could have been, it is 15-15 all for this Warriors and Ladies Comets basketball team. 5:40 here in the second quarter, as time is starting to run down here in the second quarter for both programs here. And number 11 in Razor gives it over to Carmen, puts it up for the 2, and no good. And it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Jada Scott, so the Warriors are going to keep the basketball.
It's all tied at 15, 5:27 in the first half of play. This is Comets basketball, the varsity women on CRN. Washington coming in as a sub. Along with Trey Snyde, Wesley Outland back here with you. Got the varsity men's game coming up here in just a moment.
Should be a fast-paced game as well. See if the Comets can get back on track with a 5-7 overall record. And number 11, and Razor gives it over to Carmen, and Watkins somehow, nope, no good.
No basket.
It goes in. Watkins left her feet before she put off the shot. It goes in, but it is no, they're going to count
Wow.
it. They take that. What am I talking about?
Foul on number 11 of Watkins. That's her second, and the basket's good for number 24 of, Kellis Carmen. So Kellis Carmen, the Ford center, junior, 6'1" for the Warriors, makes her basket and one. She's at the line.
Puts it up. She misses the three-point opportunity.
Scott.
Jada Scott gets the basketball. She gives it to Asia Todd. She slowly walks it past half court. She calls a play. Hard pass over to Watkins, number 11. Inside to Jada Scott. Outside to Asia Todd. She puts it up for three.
Nails it.
Good. That's what we've been waiting for.
And I
by
thought
Asia
for
Todd.
a second there they were going to call a foul because one of the players brushed against her when she was going for that three-shot foul, Trey.
But unless the number 23 puts it up for the three, and no good. Rebound by number 12 in Ayers. She misses
It's Washington.
Washington gets the ball on the left-hand side. She looks like she's triple team taken away.
And there's a foul.
A little bit too handsy inside, and that's number 23, Alexis O'Neal. That's her first. So 4:50.
A foul on number 10, Trey. It's on, say, Asia Graham. Foul on Graham, number 10. Not 23. So the foul is against Graham, not O'Neal, and this is going to bring Washington to the line. She'll shoot two. She makes her first. And that's her first points of the game, too, Trey.
And we have a timeout on the court.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I didn't know if you caught that or not. I know you were looking. I thought you said that it was going to be the foul was going to be on O'Neal, but quickly they changed it and said it was number 10 of Graham. So what are we seeing so far, though? Comets are up by 2, 19-17, conference basketball.
I mean, yeah, it feels like a conference basketball game tonight, and the crowd's great. They're electrifying tonight as well. But, what the Comets are, I guess you can't really say too much bad about the home team. But they're missing their layups. They're missing the easy stuff.
Yes.
And so they're shooting the ball good, but they're not making the easy shots. And they're going to have to change that around. Again, the Warriors.
We've seen 2 field goals by Sanders and of course, Asia Todd. So you got to make your layups. Yeah. You got to make your layups. You got to make your free throws. I think free throws or percentages are a lot better, but definitely we got to do something here. And I kind of emphasize on this, Trey, during halftime of the JV boys game. Coach Marlon Lee had the girls out there practicing layups, and they're missing it. They're still missing it.
I mean,
so it's a tough break there.
The Warriors aren't going anywhere. They're 9-4 in the season, 1-0 in the conference. So they're not going anywhere.
That's right.
I mean, they're right up there, and Washington makes the second free throw. They're right up there with this Comets basketball team. They're sitting at 10-3. So it's a good matchup.
I knew this was going to be a good match tonight just by looking at the rankings and statistics on MaxPreps.com.
Taken away by Delaney Eve. She wants it. She gives it over to Washington, but she throws it away.
Threw it away.
Too hard. Waits just a little bit too long. She throws it away, and the Warriors are going to have the ball.
Comets are still up by 3. 4:36 remaining in the first half of play, 20-17. Trey Snyde.
Sierra Razor gives it almost taken away, but Carmen puts it up and no good. And hard pass, or block really, or rebound by Asia Todd. She brings it up by herself for the layup, and there's a layup good.
Finally some good layups there after about the 3 or 4 she missed on her own.
11 points for Asia Todd so far here early in the first half. Or late in the first half, should I say.
Steal by Todd.
Taken away by Asia Todd. She's double teamed. She has Washington by behind her. Nice little spin move. And they're going to call a foul. Wait till see the number when she
Foul's
stands
going to be
up.
on number 11. Number 11, blue number 11. That's her second. That's going to be Sierra Razor, the guard sophomore, 5'1" for the Warriors. This will bring the Liberty commit Asia Todd to the line, and she'll shoot 2, Trey Snyde.
So 4:05. Again, your score 22 for the Lady Comets, 17 for the Lady Warriors. And Asia Todd puts it up, and it's no good. She's having trouble with her shoes there. They keep coming unglued, should you say. She misses the first one, and she'll have an opportunity to make her second one here. She puts it up, and no good.
Oh, man.
No good. And once again, Asia Todd has just slipped. She was walking down the court. She slipped, but she gets up, and she missed the layup. So Jada Scott for the Comets get the ball, gives it over to Asia Todd. She puts it up for the layup, and it's going to be a foul. No, she traveled.
Travel on Todd. I thought that was going to be a foul too, Trey, but they didn't call it.
Look, I'm looking at Asia Todd's shoes. They're not staying tied. She's having a hard time with those so far. But nonetheless, taken away by the Comets. And she gives it over to Washington. She's picked up by Carmen, and Washington tries to bounce it over to number 11 in Watkins. But number 10 in Graham for the Warriors is going to step out of bounds before she had an opportunity to throw it away.
Going to give it back to the Comets.
And look who comes back into the ballgame. India Upshur, number 54, as well as number 23 in Alexis O'Neill's come back in the ballgame for the Warriors basketball team. For 23, O'Neill gets the rebound. Gives it over to Sierra Razor, number 11. She quickly gives a pass half court. Gives it over to number 10 in Graham. Over to Upshur. She wants the long two, but she decides not to peg it. Gives it inside. Almost throwing away. Gives it to Carmen, number 24. She puts it up, and it's going to be fouled. Looks like she had an air ball, but the reason why, number 34 in Jada Scott had a little touch the elbow.
Foul on Asia Todd.
Is it Asia Todd?
That's her first. This will bring number 24, Kellis Carmen, to the line. Number 15, Michaela Hicks, will be coming in as a sub for the Warriors here in just a moment. Michaela Hicks. As number 24 at the line, shooting 2, Carmen.
She puts it up. She missed the first one. She'll get one more here.
Ricks taking a rest. It's going to be number 23 of O'Neill. Comets out in front by 5, though.
As we await the second shot from Carmen, number 24. Takes her time. She puts it up. Arch move, and she makes it.
Watkins back to Todd, puts it in bounds. Coming in sub will be Gabrielle Buchanan here for the Warriors in just a moment. That's the captain for the team. We're at 3 minutes left to go in the first half, Trey Snodd.
Asia Todd slowly gets past half court. She gives it over to Jada Scott, but she travels. It's a turnover for the Lady Comets. So 3:04 remaining here in the second quarter.
Unique Best is in. Number 22, Buchanan in for the Warriors.
Still one of the best names in high school basketball, Unique.
Unique Best.
It's just unique. 3:04 here in the second quarter. And looks like Upshur is picked up by Watkins. That's the size difference there. But Watkins mans her ground. And look at the defense by number 24 in Best. But gives it over to number 11 in Razor. She goes to the right, goes to the left. And then Carmen, they're going to call a foul on Best. Unique Best. Looks like number 24 in Carmen tries to break inside. But they're standing there was Unique Best. And they're going to call a foul on her. That's her first tonight. 17 fouls for this Lady Comets basketball team, and Carmen is going to go there for 2 shots. So 2:46 here in the second quarter. Carmen puts it up. No, it's going to be a 1-and-1, but she misses it. Controlled by Jada Scott of the Lady Comets. Gives it over to Asia Todd on the right-hand side. Inside to Unique Best. She puts it up, and it's going to be fouled.
Foul coming up on number 22, I believe. Yeah, that's Buchanan. That's her third foul on Buchanan.
And looks like Unique Best is going to have an opportunity for 2 shots here.
So it's the third foul on Buchanan. Number 23 of O'Neill will be coming in sub for the Warriors in a moment. And Unique Best at the line shooting 2. She misses her first. You know, Trace Knight, I would not be surprised that at halftime they're going to have a quick chat in the locker room, and Coach Marlon Lee is going to have these players out here, the Lady Comets, doing layups before the second half.
It'd be a good idea. And Unique Best makes the second one. Her first points tonight.
That is.
And number 10 in Graham will come back to the ball game after the next stoppage. And Razor is sharpening her way through the half court. She puts it up, and no good. And Delaney Eves, look at the hustle by Unique Best,
yes.
But she travels. So that means the Warriors are going to have the basketball with 2:29 here in the second quarter. And number 23 in O'Neill is going to be the inbounder for the Warriors. And in comes Graham, number 10. Out comes number 23 in O'Neill.
And that's on the Warriors side of the ball.
Yep. So 2:29. And Graham is going to be the inbounder. She looks for a play. She finds get inside to Upshur. She brings it up, and no good. No. It's going to be against the Warriors. I'm not sure what the foul was, what it was.